Good afternoon. Hope I catch you at the high spirits of you know, this journey. I'm gonna give you the time you have came to the show of Slugger. Ain't nowhere else. Yeah. Retake. You come to the time of Slugger. There isn't another. With that whistle, man. How y'all doing today? I hope it's doing good, and I hope a lot of people come in here because I'm doing this new live thing, and it kicks on so goddamn fast. Uh, I ain't gonna be on here too long, but I'm gonna get on here and deliver a message that I'm feeling from the heart, man. Yeah, don't believe that song, niggas wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. Yeah, that way. Get the light. Appreciate everybody coming in today. Let that time tick tick because I don't need unwanted attention. Yeah, we're gonna talk about flowers and we're gonna talk about the beautiful life that we in. Um, get them haters up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Let's talk about some positive things today. That's all this airing is. What's up, Cross Cross? Uh, but I definitely want to chime in a couple of seconds. Appreciate you sliding through. My boy, I'll be going live stream next week. I'm just working on some material. Get it out there real quick, fast and hairy when it's on my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna force myself to do this because I think the message really needs to get out there. And we ran out of time, so like I say, is life really real? You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about a couple of things through your journey of life, it's like this, man. And I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. It's like this. This is my opinion though. You remember when you was little, your daddy called you a jive turkey because you thought you was wiser than him at the time. Some of my aunties called me peanut head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They was laughing. They was getting their laugh on. But then I was thinking, what if they parents called them growing up? And they parents before them. Everybody got nicknames, right? So I was contemplating on that, man, and I say, ain't nothing changed up under the sun. Everything's just televised now. You heard that saying, revolution won't be, it's gonna be televised. It ain't gonna be on the street. And it's crazy. It's not televised in that sense, but you see it happening all around the world. And I was really thinking about some stuff, man, and what's real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like we have lost our way, but then I ask myself too, what is our purpose on living if you just gonna die? Is life really real? You born, and then everybody comes a time where, you're gonna fall off the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like where you go though? You know what I'm saying? Like where you go? Because I don't see the population slowing down at all. And it was an inquiring mind that said, say man, how did they know we went to the moon before we even got up there? How did they know how Saturn looked? How did they like what is the reason for books? Who wrote these books? Why are we following somebody else's doctrine and nobody really can answer that question? Which religion, which is a man-made word, is a true religion? And I always go to say, I'm spiritual. I know we got a heavenly Father, because I pray to Him and I got blessings coming and I see blessings in my life. And then sometimes you think how life has treated you, only Yahweh or whatever y'all pray to. I don't know. This is open conversation, but whatever y'all pray to, how you was raised, that was the man, or that was the female, or that was the god, or symbol, or something like that got you through that because that's what you was taught. But it's crazy if you think about it. I was breaking down something, and you'll see it all on the internet. That dude 6'9". You know when the time after he, man, y'all got to do the research on that boy, and it's crazy because we played it like a game, but it's always been in our face. What in the mind of a youngster will come to this internet with rainbow hair? What will come to a youngster's mind to come on this internet with 6ix9ine? Then they start breaking it down and all that, man. Say, I think we all been bamboozled. This is deep, man. I don't want to get too deep because I say I ain't gonna be on there, but do the research on how he came up with his name, 6ix9ine. Because it's just their opinion, but they broke it down, man. The mathematics, that it goes down like that, man. And I tell myself all the time, man. Say, man, we got a purpose, man. We trying to wake up people. We really got a purpose in this world. And I know my purpose is to take care of my household. My purpose is try to live right when I know I did wrong back in the day. Try to correct that. You know what I'm saying? But is that something that everybody do? Is that something that, yeah, we was wild juveniles, but these youngsters right here, they wild juveniles too. But I think it's harder on them because, we had structure back in the day. We had structure like the church house. We had we can go outside and play back in the day and all that, but we don't call it what it is no more. When you see somebody acting a certain way back in the day, like my daddy said, you're a jive turkey, and then he'll check your character on that. But now you can't even, like this safe talk stuff, you can't call a person what they are. Like, everybody got feelings. Where is that word feelings getting us right now? Ain't nobody getting chastised. Nobody, all kids go away, man. All kids go away. Uh, ain't nobody getting chastised no more. And when I say ain't nobody getting chastised, that's why this internet is a deadly tool. Just like what old boy just said, and I'm just gonna pass it up, but I'm gonna say something. This is all they do, and you think about this. When you say uh, a person is only as valuable how they portray themselves, you don't know these cats on this internet, man. It's a lot of distraction. I tell myself, I say, we made these celebrities feel like they was above us, but everybody freestyling. I heard it from I heard it before, but then what was wind back up in my attention was the Blind Man Shuffle. If you ever break that down, that was what's his name, Shane, out of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Drake? Uh, at the end of the day, I tell myself this: if you don't know, you're gonna find out the hard way. Everybody don't play no games, and everybody ain't with the jive talk. So when I was young, if I started jive talking, guess what? My daddy chastised. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody been hit on, but it wasn't a hit on to break me. It was a hit on to get my attention. Man, that man would come in there and knock the wind out my chest, make me start doing push-ups so I could take the blow. But since society don't want to give these youngsters no blows or these old school no scoring, the world is just getting bad. Nobody want to call a spade no more. Why? It's not political, right? Some people just straight up retarded. Can't help them. Oh, don't say that word. That offends people. No, stop acting retarded. Uh, and you always got those people who gon' racist as hell. Uh, you always got those people, man. Hey, man. It's other channels, bro, that you can go to. Yeah. Life like prison. There's other channels that people go to and get they goofy on like we got time to play. Um, but at the end of the day, I tell myself, I say, man, you gotta stay focused. You to make this long, quote unquote. You know that old church song for him to leave you. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because everybody's waiting for the next celebrity to say what they gonna say. Everybody waiting for what's on the media, but at the end of the day, the media is straight up lies. And that's just real talk, man. Uh, And I see. Oh, I'm gonna find that clip, but old boy say, you know, it's a lot of things repeating themselves because I think a lot of people don't know their history. A lot of people don't even know where they going. They just blind man shuffling. Matter of fact, they willy foo foo. They just don't want to think no more. They want to be told what to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't taking no leadership and growing up. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain age that you play, and a certain age you get straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never liked PE. As anybody I came with, man, grew up with, I didn't like PE because I didn't like playing. I took life, I want to say, shoot, very serious. I came from a serious background. Came from the projects, moved to the hood. You know what I'm saying? And there's levels to the game, and everybody think it's okay to be stuck in the hood. It's okay to be on the assistance and stuff like, man, do better. You know what I'm saying? Do better because life is gonna get hard for you. You know what I'm saying? If you thinking I ain't knocking those that's young and ain't gotta worry about that, man. I ain't knocking them. They got a McDonald's job or a Whataburger job. You trying to pay your bills and stuff, but we all puppets. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, it's some real talk going on. I'm gonna tell you this. Now, if you was incarcerated and you getting out and you trying to do the right thing, the craziest thing is you don't want to be 35 working at McDonald's. You got to have a fallback, or you can do it as a side hustle or whatever. So I don't discriminate on that, man. If you wasted your whole life when you was young trying to be that bad man and you didn't get no education, that's on you. Every decision that you make in this life is on you. Nobody can direct you to live your life but you. Now, people will have influences, like all dummies be running together and stuff like that. You see it out there. But the thing is, the youngsters see it too. And they think that's the end thing. They think that's the cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Never standing up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just falling. You ever seen ducks in a pond? Quack, quack. They're just quacking. Quacking. Ain't doing nothing, man. Old pond. They might fly away, but that's where they coming back to. That's their domain, right? Let them boys have the hood. If they don't want to do good, just keep them in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm going to tell you in the hood, with all these D-boys and everything else, build your hood up, man. So they don't lock you up and then, high's better. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, this world is not really a place to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got an expiration date. Everybody. Everybody got an expiration date. But I'm glad whoever that is, man. Hey, I don't even want to hear that bull crap. But whoever that is, tell them, what's up, man? I'm glad I'm on his mind. You feel me? I've written a whole space in these marks, these wanksters' mind. Because at the end of the day, I don't know who they talking about. I don't even give a goddamn. But that's what's the distraction. See, a lot of people try to make this entertainment, but this is supposed to be a message. This is supposed to be something that, you know what I'm saying, you can get up out the gutter with. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't never been in the gutter, matter of fact, front line, you don't know when it's time to wake up. You just going until you die. You know what I'm saying? You might got a disease and you just trying to take more people with you. Haters gonna be haters, man. But I'm glad whoever that is, I'm not reading it like that, but whoever that is talking about somebody talking about me, that's good, man. I'm glad I'm on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, remember I say everybody got a due date? Man, you better stop playing with fire though. You feel me? Like everybody try to do good, but nigga ain't still no pushover, and I don't turn the other cheek. So get that understood. Meanwhile, while the errand boys and all that talking, bringing the message for another man or another female, I don't even know. I ain't reading that. I just wish they go away. So this is a live, and I don't know how to stop being shady there. Man, get on, man. So you can say that, but then at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. It's no shade in my game. I'm straight real talk, man. I don't know why y'all knocking a nigga off pivot. Time is very valuable. It seems like a lot of people don't have time. You know what I'm saying? They don't use their time wisely. I seen Charleston talk about, he was on live with an A-Rap. Man, what the? They don't even understand. They doing all kind of hearts and saluting and all that. And I think a lot of people just don't catch it. This internet is a devil workshop. Also, it could be a positive thing depending on how you pushing it. But I want to say this before I forget, man. A lot of these people that get on the internet, they might be very educated uh, in their wording, very articulate, but you ain't been through nothing. You know somebody who been through something, so you talking about that. That's what like them rap songs is. People ain't never been in the trenches, but they can talk about the trenches. And then when they see that, it wasn't all that, like talking about it, they gonna make you start doing that, and then they start crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Or you know how back in the day we used to say a dope fiend was a dope fiend? You can't say it no more, right? I don't hear the word nobody talking about Percocets as dope fiends. I don't hear nobody talking about excessive weed smoking as dope fiends. You don't hear that no more. Everybody just getting high on their own supply or just keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? But Percocets, that's dope fiends. Crystal, man, that's dope fiends. I never socialized with people like that, and I'm not gonna start. So while y'all youngsters out there just, all in the trap house, busted up couches, or however you live it, right? Enjoy your life because everybody's just passing through. But make sure you don't wreck it before your time. Like how you know when is your time is what you might ask. You make a crash dummy move. You're an errand boy or errand girl for somebody else is so irrelevant to everybody's life because they serve no purpose. Jealousy, I find to be uh, a problem in the world. I ain't gonna even say our community because our community ain't no community. You know what I'm saying? If all these celebrities and all that, the only thing they want to do is give shirts and bikes and no, man. You know what I'm saying? Open up get some jobs going. Why all them people, the high echelon, is doing Amazon, they doing Facebook, they doing YouTube, got y'all food YouTubing on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Telling on yourself. They got the most negative raps that's out there, telling on yourself. They got this device right here, this is a tracking device, and I said this before. How the heck y'all gonna be active, goofy? And there's cameras everywhere. So stop acting. If you want to see what real life was back in the day, prior before me, I'm talking about when our parents and our grannies was growing up, there wasn't no cameras. So I think everybody doing all that for protection. Protection. Because if you was about that life, guess what? We wore bandanas back in the day, but y'all don't want to be seen. Y'all don't want to go to jail, right? But y'all still. That's why I'm saying is life really real. Because they started a COVID. I'm going to say it like this because they said, hey, man, mask up, right? I was thinking, God dang, back in the day, if they would have did that, boy, it would have been hell to the camera. They did it on y'all generation, because y'all don't have no direction. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, y'all don't have no direction. And the old school fools that see y'all still acting a fool and, just cheerleading on that, you got to check their resume. What was they doing back in the day? Did they, some boxers, kind of slow in the mind, you know what I'm saying? But then some boxers never got, hit like that. But every boxer has a speech impediment, right? That's just what's real. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked about across the head a couple of times, man, you got some screws loose up there. So I'm trying to figure out why these youngsters feeling like y'all doing something different. Oh, I forgot. Y'all ain't got y'all screws knocked out. Y'all haven't got chest ties. Y'all don't know right from wrong because these people don't let us raise y'all. A lot of these parents' hands are tied. And then you got some parents ain't never supposed to be parents, and that was how it was back then anyway. But now it seems like it's okay to F off your family. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, how we used to see a crime and we'd be like, oh man, it wasn't us. But we don't know what them Percocets are doing to y'all grown folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't never did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to, I got a natural high. Now back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, them big old blunts, boy, we used to roll them up. But then we had those that did the mold and try to put it with the weed. We didn't, they were still in part of the things that we was participating in, but we didn't smoke with them. We got to see them roll that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to fit in, go to a party, and I don't know what's up with this old energetic dances, man. We never rocked like that back in the day. We probably had a a cool, smooth dance and stuff like that. But y'all, man, that's called a running man. That's called MC Hammer. You don't have guys in the party doing all that MC Hammer stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Drugs. So if your friends start telling you a dope fiend because you're doing that Percocet, you probably get a little reaction of people stop doing it. But if that's the end thing, you looking at the next thing that you can get high on. You're looking at the next thing you can get high on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cross. We was chilling back then. Chilling. Yeah, but we was an era that what's understood don't need to be said. You ain't gonna go to the south side like you gonna do the food. You ain't gonna come on the north side. You ain't gonna go to the east side. I'm talking about out. And I bet a lot of y'all cities are set up the same way. It was a respect thing. You go to somebody else side of the town and you think you're gonna shoot up their party? That's so disrespectful. Just because, Biggie Small say, honey's in the place, don't shoot up the place. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to, what's the point of dressing good, smelling good, all that jewelry, and you just want to bust your brother? Now, I can tell you this, when you go to them other folks' establishments, you're in your best behavior. Matter of fact, you tip the waiter probably about $20, $30, you know what I'm saying, trying to show out in front of your girl. But why you can't do that in our community? Why we ain't got that many clubs that we can, get together and chill? You know what I'm saying? Why we ain't got that, man? Why y'all allow them to shut us down, right? I'm talking about all in our community. Shut us down without that bull crap, man. It's over this social media. Because you said something about me on social media and we get it, right? But a lot of people get off this goddamn social media and they don't even talk like this. They don't even walk like this. Matter of fact, they ain't got the structure to move like this. So what is this all about? Social media. Everybody want big gangster with cameras. I'm not understanding it. Everybody got a purpose in life. Find your purpose. This is your movie, right? This your movie? So I know the penitentiary ain't never ran out no beds. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never ran out no beds, and I know real individuals are still out there. Might be a little bit older. But man, don't do it to yourself, man. Slow it down. Stop being errand boys for somebody else. He say, she say. That's girl stuff. I hate to think that a man was texting me or typing in my chat talking about what he say, she say. I hate to think that that's what the world came to. But this is what makes it acceptable because y'all see it go on somebody's channel and y'all call it trolling. I'm calling it immaturity. Call it what it is. Even some of y'all guys, I don't understand because y'all messing it up for a lot of good men out there. And some of y'all women messing it up for a lot of good ladies out there. I'm not understanding this. If you disrespect a nigga, a man, why did you do that? I don't know. Can somebody answer that? Guys, if you disrespect a female, why would you do that? The battle ain't with us. It's with them. We can be so much in poverty that we can't even see ourselves self-destruction. You remember that? We're headed for self-destruction. Yeah. See, that's old school. Y'all need to listen to some old school because the drill music, it might be cute, but it's not part of the revolution. Revolution starts here. I don't know what, I don't have the jury and all that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't trying to show out in front of the camera for a bunch of, especially niggas, man. You feel me? No. The code is all messed up. When I say code, think about it, y'all. If you didn't come from a family structure, real talk, everybody wasn't an orphan. I appreciate, salute those who was orphans and then made some of themselves and didn't let life put them down. Salute y'all, man. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Because your resume and your life is not your homeboy or your homegirl's life. If she became a successful rapper, talking about that hoorah stuff, that's her character. Don't inspire to be like her because you thinking the world is really falling for that because it's going to be a boycott. It's going to be a boycott on drill music. It's gonna be a boycott on music. So how you gonna live? I see a lot of Hollywood people, since we're not falling for a lot of us has awakened. Don't be scared. I know at the end of the day, uh, they don't want to say they want a new Messiah or something like that. I ain't trying to be a Messiah. I'm just a messenger of living life. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the storm. Now it's dry days. But guess what? Go around that corner, it might be the storm waiting on me. You understand? Be ready. Stop playing. Guys, how the hell can you be part of... I'm going to say everything what I want to say. And I'm going to say F your feelings. Because it got to stop. And I know this ain't going to get posted on social media and stuff like that because it ain't got the catchy phrase, right? Guys, y'all got to stop wearing them tight pants. Who in the hell going to respect you? Women, y'all got to stop showing everything, everywhere. Y'all all dressing the same and y'all constantly competing with each other. Who want to marry you? You see what I'm saying? It's levels to this. Nobody's going to respect you because what? You got chains around your neck? You're doing good? You're driving nice cars? Your character, man. You can't keep nobody with an effed up character. You thinking the world owe you something, huh? Now you got to give respect and stand on it. And I don't see how all these guys out here running around with this entourage talking about these my niggas. You don't know. Once you stop paying them, they might rob you. You understand that? Oh yeah, the world is round. So you got to keep feeding the wolves. You hear that in some of the songs. If I don't feed my wolves, they might come. Man, what kind of friends are that? What kind of friends are those? I don't want those. You see what I'm saying? Everybody in my circle, quote unquote, ain't nobody perfect, and I ain't perfect. But they are. I don't hang with everybody. So everybody I can say this to are honorable men. Honorable men. You know what I'm saying? Even the youngsters that I talk to. You know what I'm saying? That's in my family, in my circle, the women and all that. Are they perfect? Do they want to stunt sometime? Man, let them stunt. But that ain't every day. But this social media, you don't even know how nobody really living their life. It's just what you see. Right? It's the movie, the illusion. Half of them people in Hollywood, you seen them on commercials lately? Ain't nobody going no damn movies no more. You can get movies right here on the phone. Who want to go to the movies? You can rent out a whole movie theater. I tell you what, about $200. You can rent a part of the theater for $200. You know what I'm saying? You can get about 10, 15 people in there. You balling? I don't know. But, I just chimed in because I'm finna start doing this. Just vent for the day. You know what I'm saying? This is my vent for the day. And I'm going to end it like this. Is life real? You don't think life ain't real because how these people be driving on the goddamn road. People are getting dumber and dumber. I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't care about no political. I ain't running for office. You know what I'm saying? They get dumber and dumber. And we tolerate it. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's respecting you. The government ain't respecting you because you don't deserve it. A lot of y'all don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. I'm going to tell you this. Black Lives Matter. They say, Slugger, man, go get you a picket for what? What you picket sign for? That ain't never passed no law. But the people sure did get a lot of money from y'all. Because it was that time. It was time to use and abuse us. Because we just looking for the next message, right? The next thing that we can get something free, right? Because we getting tired of getting stepped on. That used to be my mind frame. I'm tired of getting stepped on. So I'm going to go take something. I'm going to make something shake. Like for real, though. You know what I'm saying? But why? That's what they want you to do. So I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all go get a job, it'll pay off. If you just now started in this working zone, right? It don't matter what you do. Go cut some grass or something, man. So you don't feel like you obligated to go do something stupid. Or take another Percocet because you get so goddamn depressed. I ain't never did it, so I really don't want to speak on it too much. But ain't Percocet, what is that, upper, downer? I don't know. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. What are y'all saying? This dude right here. sure, for sure. Appreciate everybody sliding through. Oh man, appreciate it, man. UK sliding through, man. Uh, brothers from UK, man. I better not say the name. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna wind up hot. There you go. If you talk about another person's channel, you're gonna get hidden off my channel. Now I know I do it. Y'all done messed up. What's up, the Prince, man? You see my barbecue, boy? You see my barbecue ketchup, boy? Or get left, man. I hope your hand doing good too, man. Real talk, we need you, man. Don't be hurting yourself and stuff. you know, hey, it's finna go down. It's finna go down, and that's the message though. If we're not talking about things that matter, let's talk about things that's about to happen, right? Uh, this is the beginning of the year. Y'all haven't seen shit yet. They got something planned for those who just pay attention to social media and not their life. Making sure y'all got y'all food. Y'all, man, look, 3B. You already know what it is. If you're fresh on the channel, bean bullets and band-aids. I ain't gonna keep saying it. But you better get your stock up, your food. And another thing, you know what? I want y'all to research this because I heard this the other day. It said, how much toothpaste? And I'm gonna say this. On the back of your toothpaste, what does it say about fluoride? I heard today, man, they putting they found human body parts all in McDonald's food processing plant, and they say it was a little baby. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot going on out there, and I hate people not to want to know about this knowledge for real. Kraus, you can pull that up if you can find it, man. They talk about it. Some factories that got safety concern, talking about I'm gonna say it like this: restaurants having human body parts in it. That's crazy. But then if you ask yourself, with that fluoride, it's all in our water. So on the back of the toothpaste, if it say only this amount called poison control, right? Center. What's in our water? Exactly. So y'all better start drinking them bottled water, purified water. I don't even want to say spring water because everybody, these scientists are really doing things to us, man. And you wonder why people attitudes and people whole concept in life is effed up. But then they still want them boys out there, and I'm gonna call them what it is, zombies. They still want them, don't want nothing. And then when you can hear them when they rap. What he say? What he say? Oh, I trap it, and I'm a double, and I got my day. What the fuck you talking Chinese boy? They don't even know how they looking on here. You feel me? But it's okay because I guess you know every rapper's getting. Y'all don't know that's a meal ticket for them boys. Meal ticket. You want to be a rapper? You're a damn fool. You ain't. Hey, you're a damn fool. They gonna have to get their pay because they don't care about your life. They care about the price. Get you blowed up so high, something finna happen, or you finna do something to somebody else. You remember back in the day when stuff was really shaky, with all them celebrities, pants and stuff like that. Now they crazy, or they got a show and they don't show no emotions. They don't want to talk about it no more. Yeah. I see, and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I need somebody to tell me if I'm wrong. Who reminds you of Bernie Mac? What comedian reminds you of Bernie Mac? What comedian reminds you of Bernie Mac? I'm gonna give you a few seconds to chime in. What comedian right now that's popular reminds you of some Bernie Mac? How his character is, really though. Like his whole aura is. Right? But one thing about Bernie Mac, he wasn't always trying to be funny, but he was just naturally funny. What comedian reminds you of that? I'm gonna give you about 20 more seconds. Don't be scared. Go on, put it in the chat, man. Go on, put it in the chat. What comedian reminds you of old school Bernie Mac? Rest in peace, man. And then when I say this, you're gonna be like, God damn. Damn. I say Kevin Hart. See, when I see somebody pretending to be somebody, or somebody pretending to be gangster, more gangster than me, you feel me? I laugh at it. Because authentic, certain people are just authentic with it. It's not an act. Play with you if they want to type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Dirty Harry, y'all remember that? Yeah, Kevin Hart. And the reason I said Kevin Hart was you watch them sports gambling commercials. It just hit me. Like I've been thinking about it for a whole week, and I seen them sports betting online sports, and they be doing it all on during game time. Like, but he got the whole Bernie Mac persona. He's like a short Bernie Mac. His eyes wide, and his face expression, and I'm trying to figure out. He's not that funny to me, but he sure did blow up. So then you ask the king of comedy with Steve Harvey, Family Feud, they didn't like him from the get-go. If y'all heard about this, see, a lot of stories just get, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. The same thing is stuff coming out about the assassination of so many people, but we allow that. And that's why I'm telling y'all youngsters, y'all better stop doing them drugs and getting on this goddamn tubing, making it seem like it's cool, because if you blow up, that's how they're going to get rid of you. You know, because I ran across a tape, right? When I say tape, you know, a video. That's how old school I am. It's not cassette tape and all that. But when Pimp C got out of jail, you see his consciousness? They found him dead by himself in the hotel of something they say he did. Why they say he did it? Because he's known to do that, right? Julio, have y'all got the meme behind how he died in the bathroom solo? You say all these solo people dying by themselves, no witnesses. So y'all already know we're at war. Now for real though, spiritual war, real life war with these wanksters and pranksters, and sambos. Too many sambos around. What we call them, jigaboos. Too many jigaboos, man. Too many to count. Just because they got the same shade, they ain't made the same. And I haven't seen really, I haven't been looking. I just got on this tubing like this and started my channel only about, you know, what is that, 10 months? Not even a year yet, man. But I know one thing, I got a lot of people who subscribe to me, and I look at my numbers, guess what? They're not moving no more. So that's what makes me off and on. I'm trying to get them haters off me, man. Like, God damn, man. Y'all don't go hate on them other people. You see them people with about million something subscribers and, you know, just talking about everything, ain't trying to correct nothing. But when we, the conscious people, start giving y'all some of this information, I talk, and I like to be talked back to. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a dialogue. So when I go stream y'all, I hope it's a big old showing. I hope that, man, that's the new thing, not the gossip of who shot John and all, because that's irrelevant in your life. They ain't never paid you to pay attention like that. Why y'all pay attention so much? What they teaching you? How to be untrustworthy. Huh? Making you think right is wrong and wrong is right. Yeah. So why you follow them? You need guidance? Pick up a book. Even though we don't know where this book came from, but pick it up. Get some kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself think about picking up a book, or if you can't read, get the computer. Do the audio. You know what I'm saying? Talk with wise people. You know what I'm saying? Get on my channel and hear what I got to say, because I've been through the storm. I know. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, we're going through it. Every day is a go-through. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you ain't destined to be on here tomorrow. I'm not destined. That's what I'm saying. Like, people take life like they got tomorrow to correct their mistakes. They got tomorrow to say, I'm sorry. No, life ain't guaranteed like that. Nobody know the expiration date of yourself. So every day you make it your best day. Not no clown day, nothing like that. We ain't got time to joke. How many years have we been joking? How many? Shoot, man, look, I know, man, when I got out food off vacation, man, I know I wasn't going back because there was hell in there. Hell on earth. You think life is hell? It's another spot they can put you. And then another spot. How far you want to go? How far y'all want to go? If y'all want to keep being bad actors, how far y'all want to go to the bottom? Because they don't care about you. That's all I'm trying to say. And all your friends that want to see you crash out because you might be doing a little bit better, they ain't going to tell you. What old girl went to Mexico? That was her friends, wasn't it? They waited until she got down there and beat the mess out of her and killed her. Her dad was somewhat, they showed a picture, right? Of a stand-up guy, seemed like, right? Raised the daughter right. Just to fall victim to, quote-unquote, something that your kids always going to do. Say you know, you don't want them to have no fun and all that, right? And she get killed. Sometimes it's good to listen to your parents, kids. I'm just saying that to the youth. You know what I'm saying? 18 and up. And I wish I could go down low, but then they say everybody under that. That's crazy because YouTube know how old somebody is that should be listening to your channel, right? But they don't know. So they be on here trolling and everything else, trolling with grown folks. But then, think about this. They messed that up when they was talking about that Black Ops, Call of Duty. I used to love that game, man. Man, I'm fresh out trying to stay off them streets and raising my son, and he liked Call of Duty and every other sports. Man, we was father and son. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with him. Until I heard a little white boy say nigga. And I couldn't touch it. Or some ethnic group say that word. And then they laughed at it, and then they kept on going with it. I said, nah, ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. And I can't see them. So that's the same thing how I got that guy up off my channel. I don't need that negative bull crap to keep relevant. Some people need that. People like drama. People like coming to our culture causing drama. You see what I'm saying? They like coming to our culture causing drama. But my fam just came in. I'm finna go get my hugs in. I want everybody to have a good night. Lord's will. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Next week, I'm going to StreamYard to bring the guests. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I only can see the comments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get rid of... I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's just me in there, in this room. But one thing I don't want to start doing is letting negative people talk over my page when I ain't got nothing but positive to give. It's a lesson behind all my time. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like I said, do people take this life real? Because these people running around, I'm going to close it out with this. People running around like it ain't no consequences behind your actions. Everything got consequences. Reaction. Y'all stay up. It's your boy Slugger. Chime in. Go check out if this is the first time you been to the channel. Like and subscribe. I got a lot of videos on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that. I haven't really put too much up there, but I'm working on it. You feel me? But I want everybody to stay safe out there, man. It's always been dangerous, but people are getting desperate, especially with this inflation, right? And a lot of people finna lose their houses if they haven't already with them bank loans and everything else. It's gonna come to the front. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself, and you don't have to get yourself out of those situations that you could have avoided by keeping authentic. And that's your mouth. Y'all stay up. Stay blessed. Like and subscribe. Pass it on. Tell your people that you got somebody real. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel. That's my opinion. That you listen to it. Hey, man, you never know what this day gonna bring. You feel me? It's your boy, Slugger. Out.